Hi YouTubers, I am in the garage or the workroom or the workspace, whatever you want to call it, my little bead section here, and I wanted to show you a few things I just finished. One thing is a very long pink beads, kind of soft pink, kind of, I don't know, just different shades of pink and a little bit of I guess you'd say whites or beiges and stuff. And it is, I don't have anything to measure here, but it's pretty long. Yeah. Okay, made that. And this is basically probably maybe 30 inch, 32 inch. I should measure. And it's kind of more like, I would say autumny winter colors, but it's very mixed, just all different kinds of beads. I use, crystals, glass, vintage, seed beads, just whatever I have a lot in my collection. There's some gemstones, like that's hematite, that little V. And, so that one is finished. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And it will go with really anything you wear. These are going to be on Etsy. And this one is a mixed color. It's just really like, kind of like love beads, but there's no peace signs or anything. Just pretty beads, glass beads, like I say, vintage. It's a mixture. And it's not really like the other one. I mean, if you hold them together, this one's definitely got more browns and autumn colors, and this has just a mixture. So, I'm going to put these on Etsy today, sometime today. This one's about, it's a little longer than the other one. It's probably more like 36 inch. I'll measure them later. I have to get my measuring tape out. And I also have these 3 little bracelets. They're stretchy. They're real pretty. I really like them. And they're in all shades of blue. And I sell them for 3 in a set for $25. And the necklaces range from between $25 and $35. And what else? I'm doing another one right now. This is in the, I didn't knot it yet. It's done. It's got to be 40 inches long. It's really one of the longer ones. And eventually that's going to be on Etsy. I gotta put the 2 ends and knot them together, and then it'll be done. So you'll see a few necklaces and bracelets on Etsy if anybody is looking for some pretty Christmas gifts, holiday gifts. I think you'll find something you might like, and that would be great. And what else? I've got all kinds of stuff, really. I've got this one. Let me see if I can get it to lay right. I'll show you. Oops. It's got a cross on the bottom, and it's very long. Very cool necklace. I haven't put it up on Etsy yet. I made it a while ago for a lady that I never got to see her again, so I don't think I'll be giving it to her. So I'm going to sell it. So you'll find some necklaces for sale. I hope you take a look at the Etsy shop. I'll put the link below. And that's what's going on here. It's in the 50s today. I'm actually wearing a sweater comfortably outside. Usually it's either so hot in here, or in the middle of winter, it's almost too cold in here. Although you can put a heater on. So anyway, what else? I just came back from the post office. I sold the necklace, the beaded necklace I had put on Etsy last week, and it's in the mail now, shipped out to Sally. Thank you. And that's it for now. So we'll see where this... Good morning, YouTubers, friends, and family. RV Debs here with you this fine morning. Nice and chilly here in Texas. We got into the 30s this morning, and I think right now it's 45. So, yeah. But I have a new, thanks to Kathy and Mary, they bought me, and Mark, bought me a new electric blanket. So my bed's nice and warm, and that's important. And the dogs will sleep with me when it's really cold, and I don't blame them. But anyway, yeah, so it's winter here. It's like definitely a start of a winter feeling, and it was cold. But it's supposed to get a little warmer in the next couple days. I guess this is the typical autumn in this area in Texas. So what's going on with all of you? Let's see. I'll tell you, I believe I videoed a little bit of my last couple days, not much. I made a few beautiful beads. I love to make beads. So I did put some on Etsy, and I'll show the pictures, some of them on here at the end of the video. Let's see. I think, well, anyway, one is like autumny colors, and the other one is just a mixture of all kinds of beads. And I use, gosh, Kathy and I saved our beads, of course, because we were in, you know, the jewelry making business for so many years. So I have a lot of different kinds of beads. Vintagey, old stuff, beautiful antique crystals, new crystals, glass beads, wooden little beads, shells that are beads, just all kinds of stuff. And, you know, hematite, gemstone, and amethyst beads, and lapis. I enjoy a mixture, and that's usually what I like to make, is mixtures together. As a matter of fact, I got my bracelet, which I've been wearing lately. It could have bit me. It was so close. It's just another mixture, but it you know, it matches whatever you wear, and I like it. I just was watching, I had gotten a comment on a video that I did in 2015 when I was in Alabama at the RV park that I stayed at for, I think I stayed there for about 7 months, maybe 8 months. I almost didn't leave. And this video that I was looking at myself and hearing what I was going through at the time, kind of telling what it's like to live in an RV full time, and what, you know, what's good about it, what's not so good about it. And as the year, because I've been here now a year and a few months, I don't think I want to live in an RV for the rest of my days, because, and I have reasons, it is comfortable and very economical for me, because it's paid for, and I'm very grateful that I can stay on Kat's and Mark's property here. I just pay for utilities and DirecTV. That's pretty good. I'm very grateful. But if I had to pay for like a normal mortgage or rent, even though here in Texas, this area, you can get pretty reasonable, very reasonable compared to like California or Oregon, or, you know. But I definitely feel like it just holds the cold. Like the whole place gets so cold so fast. I don't like propane heat at all. I have to use it sometimes when it's like last winter it got into the 20s and in the teens, and that was, you had to put your heat on. But I don't really like it. So I use a space heater when I'm really cold, just right by me here. And I have the electric blanket and the electric throw, which I'll put on, and the girls like to lay over there. So, yeah, living in a home that's an RV, a travel trailer, is not made as well, of course. So things break, or they just don't, you can't just put a nail into the wall. You have to screw things in or use Velcro tape because it's just not made the same. You don't know that till you really come in here and start doing things and try to, do things right, make things better. I'm going to be buying my bathroom now. I just use the sink and the toilet. I don't use the shower or bathtub because I go into the main house, and that's where my shower bag is and stuff. And but Kathy was over here yesterday, and we were like trying to figure out how to get all the summer clothes packed away and the winter clothes out. But I had everything under the bed and under these dining table area. So we did that yesterday, and in the bathtub now I keep like a dirty clothes hamper type thing. I have a big box of pee-pee pads that I use, but not as sparingly. And I've got like extra towels, just things. And we came up, actually it was Kath's idea, I think it was, to put like a clothes hanger, a clothing thing that I can hang clothes. So I'm going to do that. And I will show you, we organized yesterday. It looks a lot better today than it did a few days ago. Because it's a bear to try to put all your stuff in these little tiny drawers and the closet. When you open the closet, you can't get into the bedroom. So if you want to rearrange stuff and put things on the bed and then put them into the closet, you're always like having to get around the door and close it. It was real helpful because one of us stayed on the bed folding clothes and sweaters and things. One of us was at the closet. But anyway, yeah, little things like that can get pretty irritating when you're living in an RV. Anyway, that's what's going on. I'm just organizing a little better and trying to get ready for the cold weather. I remember how cold it got. And I don't know if next year I am able to get a little, either an apartment, like duplex apartment, or a small tiny house for either rent, or I don't think I can buy anything. Then I'd sell my RV and use that to move into, or to whatever, get the things I need. A lot of things are up in the air right now. I don't really have plans set. But it does take me a while. I have to like kind of zero in on what I want. And it reminds me of that song, Unanswered Prayers. That God sometimes doesn't answer your prayers, but then later down the road, something better happens for you, and it was meant that you weren't supposed to have the wish that you were wishing. Because part of me really wishes for a camping van. I love my truck, but it's not a camper. It's not comfortable to camp in. I really don't even use the back much because I can't climb into the back. I got old, and my knees are not good. My right knee especially lately, I've been kind of limping around. And I don't know if it's the change of weather, or I had fallen on my knee, and that might have been the results. So I'm having a little like either arthritis or something in the joint of my knee. And I get it in my shoulder and my arm here. So I'm, I can't do what I used to do. So the truck's beautiful, and I know it's well cared for and been serviced. But I really love a camping van. And I don't know what I can do to get that switch, because I wish I knew more about vehicles, engines, and I don't. So that's it for me today, and for now I have to go. I'm going to get my black nails off because they're grown out. Just look at that. Yeah, they're really, and I'm tired of them. I don't know what color I'm going to get, so I'll talk to you later and show you what I decided on. Thanks for watching. I'm sure glad you're there, because I definitely don't feel alone when I have you guys. My favorite mug. In the last video that I watched, I had just gotten this from a very incredible friend. And, yep, love it. It's my number one mug. I'll talk to you soon.
For a
for a cool change. That's life, right? Always expect the unexpected, because that's part of life, being human. I'm on my way to the town of Haskell. This is called the farm road, I guess they call it, which is pretty much the back way in, and I like it the best. It's always pretty to see the farms and the gorgeous, you know, crops, and just, it's really real pretty over here. My windows are filthy. I will get them washed today. Yeah. You know, I really like living in a little town. I just went and had my tire pressure checked because I have, it was reading low, and I had a warning. It said, you know, check your tire pressures. And I went over to John's. He's got a, he's been there for probably, I don't know how long, 30 years or more. And he checked the pressure, and he's gonna do my oil changes. And it's just nice to have someone locally, and he stands behind it. And I don't know, you know, it's there's something about it. There's something definitely about small town living. All the cotton's rolled up. A lot of cotton has been milled, I guess you call it. Okay, I tightened up as best as I could, and it's doing good. My window mount for the camera cell phone. I use a cell phone. I'm not real fancy at, you know, editing programs and cameras. I just use my cell. I have an S8 Galaxy, which I like a lot. So right now it's 55 degrees, at least that's what it says in my truck. Yeah, it's a nice day. I'm gonna get my, like I said, I'm doing my nails, and gonna do a little bit of grocery shopping, some stuff that I forgot the other day when I went. So I'll talk with you guys later on.
Flying me back to Memphis.
I hope the windows aren't terrible, but it's so pretty out. I thought I would face the camera out by the road. All the cotton's been rolled up. Not all of it, though. Some still have to be harvested. Okay, I got my nails done. They're in like a kind of a olive green, kind of cool color. They have a little bit of gold in them, or metallic. Had them cut short too. Yay! All done. Now off to the grocery store. I just finished at Spring Market, and for those of you who've been following me for a while, I talked to Linda, the lady that was the one that gave my phone number to the guy, Win. And she said that he was just in a few days ago, and that she didn't understand what happened, but neither do I. Anyway, he's supposed to be out of town for a couple weeks, blah, blah, blah. So I did send him a message saying, I was at Spring Market. Linda said that you were in recently. I thought you died. And that was it. I just don't get people like him. And it doesn't really matter at this point anyway. Oh, gosh. Anyway, yeah, I thought he died. Maybe he had died. Anyway, have a great day, right? I'm having a good day. Nope, no problem. I'll be seeing you in a little while when I get going. I thought I'd show you what it looks like when the cotton's been put into those big circles. Sometimes they're big squares. There's more of them over there. I'm gonna show you that. Pretty nifty. Something you don't see every day when you're a city girl. I guess this is a harvesting truck right there. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys because it's interesting how they go from plants to beautiful cotton and then rolled up and ready for pickup.